Authorities in Johnstown made a significant heroin bust in the city on Wednesday after they arrested 2 people that were wanted on warrants.
Police say the heroin they found is the purest form of the drug and would have been worth tens of thousands of dollars on the street.
Maria Miller has more on this story tonight. Maria?
Well, Marty and Jen, you know as well as I, for the past several years, it seems that heroin busts have been in our newscast just about every night, and they still are. But local departments more and more have been partnering up. They've been creating collaborative efforts, hitting the streets, taking out the dealers. So the amount of drugs they've been finding each time has been a little less. What concerns police about this case, though, is the amount of heroin they found, and more specifically, its purity. Eric Ponder and Branden Davis are both in the Cambria County Prison facing numerous drug charges. They were arrested by members of the Attorney General's office and Johnstown police on Wednesday following a traffic stop in the Old Conemaugh Borough section of the city. Police say both men were wanted on warrants for previous charges, and officers just happened to recognize Ponder, so they pulled his vehicle over.
And some of the stuff that was found in the car definitely led them to believe that there was drugs in the car or on the bodies.
Police didn't initially find drugs, but say they did find about 10 boxes lying inside the vehicle that contained approximately 5,000 glassine packets that are typically used to package drugs. And when they got back to the station, police say a strip search helped them locate about 34 grams of raw heroin hidden in a private area of Ponder's body.
It's not unusual we would actually recover the raw heroin. I can't remember too many times in the past where we've actually recovered the raw heroin.
Raw heroin is the most pure form of the drug. It usually looks something like this, in a powder or rock form that's cut with other chemicals and fillers before being sold. In this instance, police estimate the men would have been able to cut the drugs to sell about $30,000 worth of packets on the streets.
The majority of the stuff that we recover generally is cut and being distributed. This was being brought here from outside the area and it was going to be cut here. So that's a tremendous seizure for us to have. And that much drugs that won't be going into the community, into the kids, the children in the area, or the other people who may be using.
Ponder and Davis are both in jail tonight on $100,000 bond. Their arrest came as part of an ongoing investigation between Johnstown Police, the Attorney General's office, U.S. Marshals, and the West Hills and Ligonier Township Police Departments. Reporting live, Maria Miller, 6 News.